Music rocks! Yeah!
Well, hello and welcome to the quiz! Oh man, quizzes, essential elements quiz. Knowing what the notes are. Okay, it's called an essential elements quiz for two reasons. One is because the book is called Essential Elements, but two is because understanding what the notes are is an essential element of understanding music and guitar. So, yeah, it's very, very aptly named, don't you think? I do indeed. I hope you're well. How are you over there? Are you doing okay? Good? I hope so. Gotta be in a good state of mind to be able to learn, you know, and to be able to think. And this is one of those times when you have to be able to pull information out. And if you're distracted by problems in life, you're not going to be able to do that as well. So if you need to take a nap or just go decompress or do some self-care, this is a great time for something like that. And you're thinking, what? Why on earth is he talking about that? Aren't we supposed to be doing learning? We are doing learning. I'm making sure that you can quiz yourself at your optimum. You don't want to have to like sit down and, you know, anyway, I'm talking about learning. We have to be holistic about all this stuff. So, okay, now here's the trick to 56. If you can find one of the notes and you understand the system, you should be able to find any of the notes, and I'll give you a hint. That very, very first one should be the one that you know. If you looked at the top of the page there, I'm just gonna, point you to the top there. That very first one is D, and then if you just climb up using the musical alphabet, A, B, C, D, and then line is E, F, G, and then after G it goes back to A, B, C, D, E, F, and then we're out of lines, but, oh yeah, and then at the very top, above F we have to have G. And if you can figure that out, you just have to climb it up and just count, like climbing a ladder, okay? So if you need to right now, pause this, and then we'll go through and I'll give you the answers. That's part of what we do as well. Not a real quiz, it's just kind of a learning exercise. So the very first one we said was D. And it's a half note. And then, next one should be F. I'll show you this one more time. Pause it, do this on your own. Make yourself do the thinking. The brain that does the thinking does the learning. I read that in a book once. Smart book. Called How the Brain Learns. Then E. I'm going to assume that you paused it and you're not just taking the answers here. G, D, other D, F, A, C, D, E, G, F, B, and C. And then here, so you can have a quick glance. Let's do a little scan across. Okay, just like one of those giant things from Star Wars, whatever those are called, the ones that look like big metal pieces of pizza. Star Destroyers? Is that it? Or is that just the Death Star? I don't know. If they're not actually Star Destroyers, I don't think they should be called that. The Death Star. That's not even a Star Destroyer per se. It's like a planet destroyer, isn't it? I don't think I've ever seen it destroy a star. I don't know. That's not the point. Now let's hear how it sounds once. That would be the next challenge, is can you actually play it? Can you? Oh, let's see. So D for 1, 2, F, E. Those are the three notes that we're focusing on for this page. So after that, it's going to branch out into some of our older stuff. G for 2, then D, D. This makes an interesting point because now we have two Ds that we have been able to read on the notes on the guitar. The first one was on our B string, B, C, C sharp, D. I like to point out C sharp because we haven't had to use it much. B, fret 1 is C, fret 2 is C sharp, and this is why this is D. And then, open D is our open D string. D on the B string, open D. They're an octave apart. Octave like octopus, having 8 arms. Octave like octagon, having 8 sides. Octave like October, the Roman 8th month of the year. Now the 10th month of our modern calendar, but that's why it's called October. September was the 7th month. Sept. Oct, Nov. Nov is the 9th month. December, like a decimal, is a 10th place. A decade is 10 years. That was their 10th month. Okay, January, named after the god Janus, two-headed Janus. had one facing each direction, and the symbolism there was that the one face looked toward the new year, or the future, and the other looked to the past, with mindfulness toward the past. And so January divided the year. Anyway, probably because it was the darkest time of the year. That's just when it was, so dark. And those are not quite the smallest days of the year. It's December, actually, that has the shortest days of the year, light-wise. Now we're getting way off topic. Okay, so G. Now we have our D and our D. D. And those should sound in tune. Make sure you're not stretching the string when you play it, because then it doesn't have that harmony that it should have. The consonants, they should resonate together. Measure 3, F, A, C. Oh, see, that's really nice. Dun, dun, dun. That's an F major arpeggio. Those are the, that's the root, the mediant, and the dominant of an F chord. And then up to D. Then measure 1, 2, 3, 4 is an open E, G, F, B, and then ends on C, 2, 3, 4, which is a nice way to end because we've been playing only notes in C major. These are all natural notes. And so ending on that note establishes it as the tonic, and it makes it sound kind of complete. And that's all we're going to do for number 56. It's not anything super important, not really a song per se, so much as an exercise and a quiz! I hope you're in a happy, emotional state to be able to handle a quiz. Don't overwhelm yourself. Make sure that you're doing some self-care. And that's my personal note at the end of this quiz. Round of applause. Hope you're having fun. When you're ready, go on to the next song. And see you later. Leave me comments. Tell me that you're doing well. I want to hear about your self-care. I don't care about the quiz. I want to hear about self-care this time. Okay. Bye.
Was that pretty good? Is that a rep? Everybody, great job. That's it. Real solid.